T-Man again, bringing you guys another video, and once again my 31 days of WrestleMania continues, and right off the bat I want to apologize for missing a video yesterday. So this video I'm doing right now is for yesterday, number 17 on the list, getting two videos for me today on the countdown to WrestleMania. Right here, yesterday's number 17 and number 16. So number 17 on the countdown, as you see in the thumbnail, is WrestleMania 13. Those of you who have missed the countdown thus far, shame on you. I am at this point, there's too many Manias I covered. If you want to see where each WrestleMania covered, go back on my channel, subscribe, and watch all of the countdown videos. Let's get right into it. WrestleMania 13 is ranked number 17 here on the list. And this is going to surprise you guys. You know, when you look at this match card, this is really a horrible WrestleMania. Okay, this is kind of the last of the dark ages of WWF before we go into the Attitude Era. This is towards the end of the new generation movement, and this is starting to peak a little through the Attitude. We're starting to get there. We get the birth of Stone Cold as the babyface, where Bret turns heel, Austin turns babyface. We get the beginning of the Undertaker era, the Year of the Taker, this was called. But other than those two matches, this was a really bad WrestleMania. Now, the reason why I have it booked where I do is because I believe in WrestleMania, you need history. At the time, now let's say if I would have did a top WrestleManias of all time, maybe at just from 1 to 20, okay? Okay, WrestleMania 1 to 20. WrestleMania 13 would probably be dead last. I mean, 11 would be dead last, and then 13 would probably follow it. But the reason why it's ranked, because as time went by, you get to really appreciate what happened between Bret the Hitman Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bret was so beloved. But at that point, you could tell that Bret's frustrations was starting to come to a boil. What's been going on with the WWF? They could tell at this point, you know, Shawn was the main man, and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 13 was supposed to do the favors for Bret the Hitman Hart at WrestleMania 13, because I mean, Shawn won at 12. Bret was supposed to win at 13 against Shawn, but Shawn said he lost his smile, faked an injury, and didn't want to do the favors for Bret. I mean, that's really what happened. And Bret was really sore about that. And Bret was forced to face Austin, which he didn't want to do at 13. I mean, he loved working with Steve Austin. He handpicked him to wrestle him at Survivor Series 96. But he did not want to do this. I mean, he was supposed to win the bout at 13, and now he's going in the match against Austin. But little did he know that history was going to be made on that night, on that very night, for the first time, and it's never been done the same since, where you get a double turn like that. When Austin, the heel, who always jumped people from behind, showed a heart of a champion, and that the most iconic picture ever in the history of WrestleMania, with him, the blood on his face, passing out due to the pain of the sharpshooter. I mean, anytime you see WrestleMania and they talk about the glory of WrestleMania, you always see that iconic image of Steve Austin's face with blood pouring down in it, screaming in pain on the sharpshooter, not giving up, and the fans flipping, cheering for Austin, booing for Bret, and little did we know by the end of the year, no more Bret, and this was Bret Hart's last WrestleMania match, all the way up to WrestleMania 26, which you really can't call that a match against Vince, but a match nonetheless. So, for that being said, that's why this match is ranked so much, because it done something that can never be duplicated again. I mean, WWF maybe tried it before, never worked, but they have never pulled off a double turn like they did on that one, and that's why it is ranked number 17. But as always, I will give you down the rest of the matches. It's a really horrible card, guys, so believe me, I wouldn't go back and watch this, and not to mention, this was the lowest rating WrestleMania ever. It didn't get that many buys. It was a horrible WrestleMania. It was in 1997. It was when WCW was kicking their ass. I mean, this was the calm before the storm, before the Attitude Era. So anyways, the Godwins, the Blackjacks, The Headbangers, which the Headbangers won this multi-man tag match. The Rock for the Intercontinental title facing the Sultan, which a lot of you guys probably never heard of. The Rock won. Triple H beating Goldust. A double countout in the tag title match between Owen Hart and the British Bulldog versus Vader and Mankind. Like I said, Bret Hart winning an iconic match against Austin. LOD and Ahmed Johnson beating the Nation of Domination in the Chicago Street Fight. And then the Year of the Taker, which was the Undertaker's year, where he beat Psycho Sid for the World Heavyweight title. Sid winning the match, or winning the bout from Bret the Hitman Hart a night after the epic In Your House Fatal 4-Way match, where Bret Hart won this Fatal 4-Way match. And then the very next night, Sid picking up the win, beating Bret Hart, setting up Taker Sid for the title. It's a very forgettable match, but what started at this Mania led up for the year. Not to mention Shawn Michaels was on commentary. Bret Hart came out and was. I mean, this is what kind of started the whole, sparked the Attitude Era. You got to see Bret coming out and interfering in commentary when Shawn Michaels was doing the match, which would have led to SummerSlam, where you had Shawn Michaels as special referee against Taker and Bret Hart beat Taker for the match, which led to Bret and Shawn at Survivor Series, which led into the infamous screw job, which all that sparked the Attitude Era. So this was the beginning of the end of the dark ages of WWF, because I don't think people realized how much WWF was in trouble around this time, and this was kind of coming out of it, and kind of the light at the end of WrestleMania 13, even though it did one of the lowest draws. WWF saw a light at the end of the tunnel, the Stone Cold Steve Austin, with the Bret, Shawn, Taker, nobody really knowing where that was going, and it all ended at the end of the year with the Montreal Screwjob. So there you go. That's why it's ranked where it is. Those of you who want to go back and watch this match, I would just go back and watch Bret and Austin and maybe Undertaker and Sid. Well, other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Subscribe for you don't miss any of the other ones. Actually, not tomorrow. Later on right now when I reveal number 16 for today. This one, number 17 on the countdown, WrestleMania 13 was for yesterday. So apologize for that. I'm shooting 4 videos today because on the weekend I have Vicious Vincent's birthday party. Right? Your birthday party?
Yeah.
Who's coming to your birthday party?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man coming to Vicious Vincent's birthday party this Saturday. So I'm shooting my video today for Saturday's video, and I'm shooting the video today for Sunday's video. For I could upload those for you Saturday and Sunday because I'm gonna be busy with his birthday party and other extravaganzas. So,
Yeah.
So say bye to everybody here,
Bye.
and don't forget to
Subscribe.
You heard it right here from the man. See you guys next time.
And subscribe.